Hello, people. You're welcome back to the channel. It is your one and only Lady Jackson bringing you this update on the Big Brother Naija All-Star Season 8 2023 edition as a day hot. I'm feeling myself because of this intro. Anyways, guys, it is the week 5, day 4. Like, this is Thursday, so of course the week is almost rounding up and we're close to eviction. So I hope you're still voting, because voting should be ending today or something. Now, moving on from that, in this particular video, I'm going to relate to you the love friendship, relationship between Ceec and Cross, the beautiful affirmative statements the housemates made this morning, and then the fact that she actually personally apologized to Ceec and talking about leaving the show. So this and more you're gonna get in this video. So if you're new, don't forget to subscribe, click on the bell button beside for notification on every post I make. Don't forget to share comments down below and also share this video. Please watch this video till the end because it means a lot to me. Now, getting right into it. This morning, we noticed that after the gym exercise session in the morning, the housemates walked back into the lounge. Some went to take their shower and a whole 9 yards of everything it's supposed to be, right? And then before that happened, we saw that Somadina, the head of house, called the housemates to come to the lounge, and everybody sat down and they began an affirmative declaration or proclamation, or whatever you want to call it. They're like, I am of peace, I exude love, I would always be this, I will always be that. They repeated like 2-3 times, and I'm like, oh wow. This is actually really beautiful to see. Like, I was really, really impressed by that. But of course, after that, we saw that Cross stayed back in the lounge, and here was Ceec coming to have a conversation about how she does not like the way he does with her when it comes to alcohol, and that the other day, he was passing, or he was talking to her, and he used his leg to kick her bum, or was it his hand, he spanked her or something. And they were laughing about it, but then she was kind of serious, and she was warning him that, you know what, he cannot stop her from taking alcohol. He was like, he's going to make sure she doesn't take alcohol anymore, because it seems like whenever she takes alcohol, that's why she misbehaves. But and she started speaking Igbo, that he lied, that she would take alcohol whenever she wants, and she would take it as much as she wants. That in fact, if he tries again to stop her, that's when she's going to show him why they call her the Gen Z body. I'm like, yes, girl, you got to do what you have to do. Now, this was really taken so nice. It was a love friendship conversation, and I really like it that Ceec has come to this certain notion and understanding that her friendship or her bond with Cross is that of friendship first before anything. Now she knows that she can leave Cross to have as much fun as he wants to. I think this is rather way better than the clingy, obsessive, controlling, dominating, nobody can come close to you attitude that Tolani is giving you. Reasons why he said he's done with all the nonsense they're having together. And almost immediately after the affirmative word declaration that the housemate had, we saw that Somadina told the housemate that, he plans that by today they should be done preparing for their Ouija task. So everybody should go take their shower, have their meals, and then get right onto the job. And then, Ceec literally went straight to the, the garden area beside the pool. She had taken all her utensils to start doing what she wanted to do. And then she called Tolani so they could have a conversation. And Ceec began to apologize. Ceec said that she was really sorry for her attitude one way or the other, that she had offended Tolani, and that maybe the things or the conversations Tolani might have heard or stumbled into or said might have actually come out wrong. That's not exactly how she might have meant it, but she knows that she had offended her, and she's really sorry. She wouldn't want to continue with, all this bad energy. Now, y'all remember that yesterday was the ninjas came in to come and, violate the housemates, and how they're with the whipped creams, right? We saw that Neo, Ceec and Tolani were the ones who were locked inside the bathroom. They actually went there just to avoid being sprayed with the stuff. And then, I was so shocked that they both were there. And then after Ceec was done indicating that she was sorry today, Tolani had to take over by saying she's actually glad and appreciative of Ceec to have been the bigger person, and that, that she herself is sorry. Like, she's sorry for the things she had done. Like when she makes the statements like, calling Ceec a fat girl and that she needed to lose weight, and body shaming her and insulting her with other very nasty things that she said, and that, it just comes from a place of pain, saying that, she noticed how Ceec had been from the week one, that Ceec would pass or come to a conversation and just interrupt her Tolani talking to somebody. Like, she gave an instance of her Tolani talking to Ike, and then Ceec just came and interrupted and pulled him away, that she wants to talk to him. That then Tolani indicated that she was really offended by that. Tolani went on to say that when Ceec walks around and say that she doesn't give a fuck, that people are stupid and stuff like that it was really offensive, and that energy, she just really wanted to met it with the same bad blood that it had. But then she was glad that the both of them shared the space hiding from the ninjas yesterday, and she noticed that there was no bad blood. She's really sorry also for how nasty she was to Ilebaye, that she had planned to talk to Ceec after apologizing to Ilebaye yesterday, and that, you know what, that she's just glad that they're having this conversation. In my heart, I'm like, oh, how beautiful. Therapist, we thank you, but please don't come again, because we like drama, but of course we don't like bad blood. Finally, on this particular video, we see that Seyi is trying his best to prove he is really, really sorry for everything that he had done and said about the girls, about women, and to the fellow housemates. Now, remember that yesterday after the therapy session, or was it during the therapy session, Seyi emotionally, in quotes, emotionally, and I don't know if it's before that therapy session that Big Brother, called Seyi and had a conversation with him, and they spoke about it, right? Seyi emotionally apologized to the housemates for all the nasty things he said, especially to the ladies, especially to the young girls, according to him, Ilebaye, doing Angel, Alex. I don't think he even mentioned doing, but I know she's in the clique of the people he said those kind of things he said to. And after that, a lot of us didn't and still don't believe his apology. I'm sorry to say to all Seyi fans and all the people that say, oh, give a second chance. We're giving second chance, but we know when somebody genuinely is sorry. I was hoping to see that, right? So after the affirmative statements the housemate made today, after Ilebaye having a conversation with Cross, playfully sharing a good time, we saw that Seyi called Ilebaye to the garden, and then he was like, he really wanted to talk to her privately and apologize for every nasty thing he had done, for instigating attacks towards her, for insulting her. He didn't even indicate that he insulted her parents countlessly. He didn't. He just said for, the nasty things he said about women, that he knows that he was terrible. He feels terrible. He had even, considered actually leaving the show because of how each time he recalls or sees some of their faces, he feels disgusted at himself. He went on to say he knows he has a mother, he has a wife, he has sisters, and he's planning to have a daughter. He cannot even imagine that these things can come out from him. And I'm like, excuse me, what does the Bible even say? Out of the abundance of the heart does the mouth speak. So it is part of you. You just have been locking that evil part from people to see. Even after Ilebaye agreed and accepted his apology, she told him that she knows and she feels he's a cool person, he's a nice person. It's just that she doesn't know how he just changed overnight and became such evil and antagonistic towards her. She accepted the apology and then left. And here was Alex, who came to come and see her friend, and she was like talking to him. I'm like, Seyi, you've been changing. You've been in yourself. You had a conversation with Big Brother about 2 days ago about this issue. So why are you still sulking and eating and beating yourself down? I'm like, excuse me, Alex, what are you feeling like? He did something wrong. His emotions needs to prick him. He needs to be deeply sorry. He needs to, get to get to a place of introspect and get to recall and apologize and change his ways. You know, he was just trying to tell Alex that he knows what he did. He has said very nasty thing, and he was considering leaving the show, all because he doesn't want the show to keep bringing this evil aspect of his humanity. I'm like, wow, I'm glad you know that this is actually you. It's not like somebody made you say those things. It's part of you. You need to change that whole narrative and perspective of how, as a man, you see the world and see women in total. That's where the change actually will start from. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you in this particular video. So, of course, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, click on the bell button for notification on every post I make. Don't forget to share comments down below and also share this video. And I'll see you on the next one.